Hi everyone, it's your favourite Dutch football expert, Edo Delamonte, here for DraftKings, taking you through my 8-man lineup for this weekend's match day 2 of the Premier League season. We begin in goal then with Michel Vorm at 5,500. There are two main factors, actually three big things that you want to pick him for. The clean sheet likelihood, the fact that he probably won't concede, the fact he will make saves, and actually it's 4 because he's also playing Crystal Palace. So being the most expensive goalkeeper out there is not a problem. Crystal Palace tried a lot of shots out the box against last weekend when they lost at home to West Brom. They're not very good in attack. Connor Wickham is pretty much their only option up there. And if you notice, Alan Pardew's sides do tend to decline and go on enormous, very long ruts. You think about his West Ham side, went from FA Cup finalist having Pardew sacked and being rescued by Tevez and Mascherano. So this could be the beginning of another long, horrible streak for them. In defence, we go with more Tottenham. Toby Alderweireld at 4,100. Once again, the clean sheet is a big factor in my opinion, and he's quite a good goal scorer. He netted 4 times last season. At least he got 4 headers last season. 3 of them were assisted by Eric Lamela. Since Crystal Palace struggles so much on set pieces, this could be something worth going for. And he's going to be better than Jan Vertonghen, who is still recovering physically, didn't look great against Everton, but Everton arguably present a much bigger threat going forward. Our other defender used to play for Tottenham Hotspur, Kyle Naughton, now with Swansea, and crucially only 3,500, which is a bit of a snip. Leicester City did not try any crosses against Hull City last week, at least that's according to Who Scored. Kyle Naughton had 6 in Swansea's away win against Burnley. I also think the Swansea have a very good chance of actually keeping a clean sheet. There's Fabianski there. There's a decent defence, and Matt and Fernandes are slowly going to get there, I think. And yeah, he put on a lot of crosses. Hull have to defend against a lot of people. The fact that Wayne Routledge is there may create space for him. So I think he's a cert at that kind of price. Our two midfielders are Eric Lamela and Willian, 7,300 for the Argentine. He's been involved in 7 goals in his last 7 league appearances with Tottenham. And he's going to be playing against Ward, so that's not exactly that difficult. Netted 5 times, 9 assists last season. Crucially, he's also the top 10 in the league for through balls per game. Last season, Mesut Ozil was there with exactly half a through ball per game. In 10th place, we have Lamela with 0.3, so that's another really good stat. And if you were to find Vincent Janssen or even Harry Kane, that could be very good for Tottenham. My other choice is Willian, because he was Chelsea's best performer last season. He was second also amongst the pensioners in shots per game. He had even more than Eden Hazard. He has 1.7, which is actually what Lamela has as well. And yeah, the most consistent player, had 7 crosses, so he may have been unremarkable last week for DraftKings, but his time will come, and I believe it will come against the Watford side, which may have defensive issues against this reinvigorated Blues team. Our 2 strikers, Salomon Rondon at 5,600, scored for West Brom last week, had 9 goals in what was a quite lifeless team last season, so he could very much be due a big breakout campaign. And at 5,600, he really is a very good value. Everton's defence will still have teething problems. We saw that against Tottenham. Tottenham had chances to go ahead and win that game. Janssen had one saved when he literally just had to tap it in. So with Rondon, you're playing against Jagielka, who could get injured at any moment, even if it's like dropping a jar on his foot. And the other option, of course, Ashley Williams, who may not be match fit, or of course Funes Mori. Go ask Blues fan in Merseyside what they think of Funes Mori. Our other attacker, Andre Gray, 7,400. Liverpool's defence did not look convincing last week. They conceded 3 goals, and Andre Gray did have a rather good game against Swansea. He was only missing a goal, had a few good chances, a half volley. So at 7,400, he could really be a good deal. And Coutinho, who costs exactly how much Gray does, 7,400, and well, for obvious reasons, the Brazilian was on fire last week. This could finally be the season where he achieves a modicum of consistency, can actually play 2, 3, 4 weeks in a row. Those are my 8-man picks. Let's take a look at them on the screen. Notice how the prices, there's no exceedingly pricey players. I was going to pick Mahrez. Fernando Llorente also nearly made it. Anyway, this is my team. Welcome to DraftKings. Welcome to the big time.